The Democratic Republic of Congo has long been a land scarred by conflict. For decades, this vast and resource-rich country has been a battleground for various armed groups, each vying for control and influence. Its eastern borders, porous and volatile, are frequent flashpoints for violence. These borders, shared with countries like Rwanda and Uganda, have seen countless skirmishes and incursions over the years. Recently, an incident involving the FDLR, a Rwandan Hutu rebel group, brought this reality into sharp focus. The FDLR, known for its brutal tactics, has been a persistent thorn in the side of regional stability. Reports emerged of the FDLR firing across the border, raising tensions and prompting questions about the stability of the region. This cross-border aggression has not only endangered lives but also strained diplomatic relations. This incident, while seemingly isolated, has ignited a firestorm of debate within South Africa, drawing attention to the presence and purpose of its troops in the DRC. The South African government has long maintained that its military presence is purely for peacekeeping. The incident has also put a spotlight on the complex web of actors operating in the region. From local militias to international peacekeepers, the DRC is a melting pot of conflicting interests. The FDLR, with its roots in the Rwandan genocide, has long been a source of instability in the DRC. Their presence is a constant reminder of the unresolved issues that continue to haunt the region. Their presence and their willingness to engage in violence serves as a stark reminder of the deep-seated tensions that continue to plague the region. These tensions are not just historical, but are fueled by ongoing grievances and power struggles. The incident has also raised concerns about the effectiveness of the South African military presence in the DRC. Critics argue that despite years of intervention, peace remains elusive. The South African National Defence Force has been involved in peacekeeping operations in the DRC for years. Their mission, however, is fraught with challenges, from logistical issues to hostile engagements. However, the recent incident has led some to question whether these efforts are sufficient to contain the violence and protect civilians. The safety of the local population remains a pressing concern. The incident has also fueled speculation about the true nature of South Africa's involvement in the DRC. Are they there solely for peacekeeping, or are there other, less altruistic motives at play? Some critics allege that the SANDF's presence is not solely motivated by peacekeeping objectives, but also by a desire to protect South African business interests in the region. This dual motive complicates the narrative. This incident, while concerning, is not an isolated event. It is part of a larger pattern of violence and instability that has plagued the DRC for years. It is but one symptom of a much larger and more complex conflict that has plagued the DRC for decades. Understanding this requires a deep dive into the historical, political, and economic factors at play. Understanding this incident requires delving into the historical, political, and economic factors that have fueled the conflict, as well as the role of external actors like South Africa. Only then can we hope to find a path to lasting peace. The South African National Defence Force has been a constant presence in the DRC for years, playing a crucial role in the region's stability. Operating under the banner of the United Nations peacekeeping mission, their mandate is to protect civilians and stabilize the region, a task that is both challenging and essential. Yet the recent border incident has ignited a debate within South Africa, raising questions about the mission's effectiveness. Questions are being asked about the effectiveness and true purpose of their mission, with some citizens and officials expressing deep concerns. Some argue that the SANDF is stretched too thin, ill-equipped to handle the complex realities of the conflict, and facing logistical challenges that hamper their efforts. Others point to the loss of South African lives, questioning if the sacrifice is justified and whether the mission's goals are worth the human cost. The SANDF's presence in the DRC is multifaceted, involving various operations and collaborations. They are tasked with supporting the Congolese army in its fight against armed groups, including the FDLR, a mission fraught with danger and complexity. They also play a role in protecting civilians caught in the crossfire, providing much-needed security and assistance. However, critics argue that the mission has become muddled, lacking a clear objective, and that the SANDF's efforts are often hampered by unclear directives. The vastness of the DRC, coupled with the fluidity of the conflict, makes it difficult to effectively deploy troops and resources, creating significant operational challenges. Furthermore, the SANDF has faced accusations of being outmatched and outgunned by the various armed groups operating in the region, raising concerns about their ability to fulfill their mandate. The recent incident, where the FDLR seemingly operated with impunity, has only amplified these concerns, highlighting the challenges faced by the SANDF. The incident has also fueled speculation about the South African government's transparency regarding the mission, with many calling for more openness and accountability. The lack of clear communication about the SANDF's objectives, successes and failures has created a vacuum of information, leading to widespread confusion and mistrust. This vacuum has been filled with rumors, speculation and accusations, further complicating the narrative surrounding South Africa's involvement in the DRC and making it difficult to discern the truth. The incident at the border has brought these simmering tensions to the forefront, forcing South Africans to confront uncomfortable questions about their country's role in the heart of Africa and what the future holds for their military presence in the DRC. In the heart of the conflict, rebel groups have emerged, challenging the status quo and seeking change through any means necessary. These groups, often driven by a mix of ideology and desperation, their actions, though driven by a desire for justice, frequently result in unintended consequences, often lead to further instability in the region. The cycle of violence and retribution continues. Humanitarian efforts provide some relief, offering a lifeline to those in desperate need, but the ongoing turmoil complicates these missions. Aid workers face immense challenges as the situation unfolds. The delicate balance of power continues to shift, with control of territories changing hands frequently, leaving communities caught in the crossfire. Innocent lives are disrupted. The road ahead is uncertain, filled with challenges and unpredictability, but the resilience of the people offers a glimmer of hope amidst the chaos. Their spirit and determination shine through. In this chapter, we delve into the profound symbolism of surrender. Surrender is often seen as a sign of weakness, but it can also be a powerful act of courage. Understanding the nuances of surrender can reveal deeper truths about human resilience and the complexities of conflict. Let's explore how surrender has been portrayed across different cultures and historical contexts. Social media has revolutionized the way we communicate, but it has also become a breeding ground for misinformation and manipulation. The spread of false information can have serious consequences, influencing public opinion and even swaying elections. We'll examine the tactics used to manipulate information and the steps we can take to protect ourselves from being misled. It's crucial to stay informed and critical in this digital age. The incident had a profound impact on South African soil, affecting communities and individuals in ways that are still felt today. The aftermath brought about significant social and political changes, highlighting the resilience and unity of the people. We'll look at how South Africa has transformed since the incident and the lessons learned from this pivotal moment in history. In the heart of Africa, the quest for clarity and accountability continues. Many questions remain unanswered, and the pursuit of justice is ongoing. This chapter sheds light on the efforts being made to uncover the truth and hold those responsible accountable. It's a journey of hope, determination, and the unwavering belief in justice.